first question. Christmas is the same date as in Hungary? Because in Serbia it's different.
You know, it's the same on 25 of December. Yeah.
How do you prepare for Christmas? What's December like? What time do you go home?
The whole December is already festive. In Slovenia, I think a lot of people prepare the whole month for this celebration. I don't know, on 24th, right? One day before Christmas, we have family dinner. After the dinner, we have a midnight mass in the church. And then the next day in the morning, children open up their presents.
Is the same in your
Yeah, it's the same.
And what's the Christmas menu for dinner?
Oh, depends. Like we have something called, we cannot translate it, it's called potica. It's like some Christmas bread or something, let's say it that way. And then you have cabbage, some meat. In my family, usually we do salmon with some potatoes. But yeah, depends on every family have different dish for Christmas.
You have different dish?
Oh, it's almost the same. Like a lot of meat, I think, a lot of roast, the same, basically.
Are you in the same area in Slovenia?
More. I live in more beautiful area. No, we are like, I don't know, 100 kilometers apart or something like that.
Where do you live?
In Koper. This is next to the sea and on the border with Italy. He's in the opposite way.
So is there any Italian influence?
Not so much. Maybe if you go more to Italian border, then maybe some families have, but for us, usually no.
And you live closer to the capital?
No, I live also on the more south end, or on the border with Croatia. Just Slovenian things, no Croatian influence on it or anything.
Back to the Christmas menu. Do you take part in preparing the food for dinner, or is that the job of the ladies?
For the ladies, I mean, I think that's for the ladies, but this year for me will be special because I have a small child and it's first time that, he understands Christmas. So for sure this year will be more magical because we will bake some cookies and this just for him. But usually, like we said, we leave the things for ladies to bake and to everything. Yeah.
Will you tell your child who brings the presents?
Yeah, we will say Santa.
Okay. So
we will leave it there.
It remains a magic. In what way do you participate in the Christmas preparations? Like you buy the tree or decorate it, or?
That's more a job for the ladies.
Yeah, because we want to decorate it and every time we get answer back, no, it's not good. So, okay, then that's your job. Yeah, I think.
So what's your role in Christmas?
I think maybe to put on the lights on the house or in the garden, something like that.
Do you have a live tree or an artificial one?
No, I buy every time plastic tree. So
we had before we had a real tree, but now the last few years nobody really has the energy for it, so we also buy a plastic one and that's it.
How much time do you spend at home?
Well, no, depends. When we finish trainings here, we go directly home. Maybe we take a little vacations with family, but this is before Christmas. And for the Christmas, we are home till New Year's. And after New Year's, you need to come back to the club or we have national team. So more or less, let's say 10 days.
And what about New Year's Eve? How do you spend it? You go out somewhere or are you at home with family or friends?
Depends, because I played so much in other countries than Slovenia. I always wanted to be more with the family. But in these 10 days, of course, you spend a lot of time with your friends and maybe more or less at home.
Yeah, as well.
What kind of music do you listen around Christmas? International ones or Slovenian ones?
Well, in my family, when we are preparing for Christmas, we listen more international, means Christmas songs, this Santa Claus is coming to town and this. But we are listening to this Slovenian music because our music it's really nice for us, so international and Slovenian.
Yeah, more or less the same, a mix, kind of.
What about movies? Any favorite Christmas movie?
It has to be Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
The classic.
Oh, yeah. It's always
on the TV, every time, every year.
How does the gift giving work in your family? What kind of gifts do you give to each other?
A useful one. We don't buy, I don't know how to say, stupid things. We buy useful presents so you can use it or something to make a person happy.
Yeah.
Any memorable gift that you gave or received?
The last 2 years, all I remember is I always get some socks and underwear. And I'm always, this is the best present that you can get.
Or some pajamas.
As a man, I don't know, maybe for the ladies, some kind of perfume or something like that.
Anything else that you want to talk about?
Oh, I think that's it. More or less.
More or less.